Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Advance Wars Days of Ruin. Last time we fought Greyfield and his army. We pushed them back after us being chased for a long time, and Will was made the commander of the battalion of, well, just made the commander essentially. And, well, that title just sounds so inviting, so let's go ahead and get into it. The Creeper. I don't think it's the Creeper from Minecraft where it's going, that's a nice thing, nice everything you have there. There's only one real big creeper in this game, and that's not gonna be good. Commander, this is our current position, our present position, oh gosh. We're both heading toward... What? Oh my gosh. I need to read. Good night. We're heading towards this village in the north. Do you know the village? It's a small trading post. The community has always been friendly towards us. We should be able to resupply there. I don't get it. There's no one here. I don't like this. Something's wrong. Do you think they were attacked? Maybe Greyfield beat us here? Blast it all. Well, whatever happened, we need to look for survivors. Let's split up and search the village.
I can help too.
Anything? All we found were bodies and traces of small arms fire. It looks like these people tore themselves apart. Why would they do that? Who knows why these kinds of civil wars start. It could have been hunger or disease, or maybe they just couldn't stand each other anymore. This is terrible.
They're all dead. I'm sorry, Will.
Father, how long must we stay in this wretched place? I'm growing weary of all the muck and dust, and my shoes are in a terrible state.
Oh, my dear, be patient. There is a wealth of information for us to discover here. By the way, it seems we have visitors. They're standing in the central square. Tabitha, would you test out that new toy of yours?
Oh, Father, can I really?
May I, Tabitha? May I? Good grammar is important for our little girl. And yes, you may. Nothing is too good for my little Tabitha. But remember, this is serious work. I must watch and record the results. I am fascinated to see how they will react to this little weapon of mine.
You never tire of your research, do you, Father?
Commander, come in. Commander. Oh, come on, Will, talk to me.
Tasha, what's wrong?
Someone's trying to kill me, that's what's wrong. I hate it when people do that.
Well, who would?
I'm gonna take command and make them pay. Oh, and Will?
Yes?
Look, this isn't easy for me to say, but I said a lot of things about Captain Brenner, and I was wrong. You were right. He was a good man.
Sorry. You don't have to apologize, Tasha. I'm just happy that you know. The captain gave his life for us. So now, I'll fight with you. You may be Rubinel, but we're all on the same side now. I will find the people who killed your captain, and I will have revenge.
Alright. Alright, you devils. I'm gonna come in there and blast every last... The heck is that thing? The hell is that thing?
It looks like a weapon. I've never seen anything like it before.
It's a Talon gun. It was developed by the private defense contractor IDS.
Isabella?
Development began 6 years ago at the request of the Lazurian government. However, the cost of the project quickly spiraled out of control. Work was halted only after a few prototypes were constructed. That one is such a prototype. That one is such prototype. How the heck do you know that? I don't know.
I find it odd that you know about both Rubinel and Lazurian weaponry. Very odd.
I'm sorry, Lynn. I'm sorry. I don't know why I know all these things.
And we actually get to play as Tasha this time around. You do want to be careful of this thing. It does have a range, like the cannons and all that from the previous games. Anything of your units that's in this range is going to get hit. I forget if it has a cooldown time. I don't think it does, so we're going to treat it as such. But as you can see, they don't have an HQ. You're going to have to wipe them out. So we're going to start kind of running through all this. I will say this, for Tasha, her strength, I know I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. Her strength lies within air units. So you want to be focusing on building air units that can actually attack, like battlecopters, even dusters. Those are the types of units you want to build. And having a rig is actually pretty nice, because we can build a temporary airport. Having a temporary airport is actually pretty good. Alright, we're also going to build a bike. I think that's going to be it for now.
That's all the enemy has? Pfft, this is too easy. I feel insulted. But father must be obeyed, and I will swat them like the puny flies they are.
I've always kind of pictured she'd be kind of some uppity person. That weapon is huge, but it's structurally similar to regular cannons. Great! If it bleeds, we can hurt. I mean, if it bleeds oil. Or something. Never mind. Can we check its attack range? We learned how to check attack ranges in military academy. Hold on, let me check my text here. Darn, where is it? Ahem. Try page 10, Commander. It was a basic lesson. Of course, I'm not suggesting that our commander has forgotten this. No, of course not. I was just, seeing what the textbook said. Good night. Oh, there's some funny moments. This game has a lot of just, like, kind of just moments where you're like, this is supposed to be super serious, but it's being really funny right now. What in the world? Alright. Let's start building that temporary airport so we can already have that go. Yeah, we'll start capturing this factory and we'll have the infantry try to capture it. We'll start capturing the airport. Because we're going to start, hopefully, rolling through this fairly quickly. Let's look at the tactics. Oh, and we'll also look at the commander info, because we have 2 new commanders.
Finally! It's about time someone invited me to this. So, Will, is it? Such a common name. Have you come to beg forgiveness for your pitiful weakness?
I'm sorry. What?
I totally pity the weak. It must be so sad to be so poor and weak and whatnot. But because I'm such a nice person, I'm gonna give you a few priceless battle tips.
Thanks?
And in return, you get to be my servant for the rest of your life.
That's a terrible deal.
You'll clean my room every day, cook for me, do my shopping. It will be wonderful. And don't frown like that. You're not just any servant. You're my servant.
That's even worse.
Secure the east side of the map and build defenses in the mountain pass. You'll want anti-air units and missile, both upper and lower halves. Once it's safe, build bombers and have them run at the Talon gun.
That's actually good advice.
Thank you. Now you're my servant for the rest of your life.
I did not agree to that.
I need my dress ironed and ready for me to wear every morning, servant. And I need breakfast in bed, except on Monday, because that's waffle day.
My head hurts.
And that's the end of Tabitha's tactics. Until next time, my faithful servant.
Oh, gosh. I've never... I usually don't ever use the tactics, so I'm reading that completely blind to what was going to happen. Alright, now we actually get to look at what's going on here. With Tabitha, her air units get a massive attack boost and a defense boost as well. She's basically like Will, where she will gain +2 mobility for all of her air units. And Tabitha, well, yeah. But you can see, while Tasha has a cozone of 1, which is smaller than Will's, it does grow to be a little bit bigger, but not by much. Hers is extremely small. Her cozone is a 0. But you can see the stat increase. Her co-unit is ridiculously powerful. Her co-power, Firestorm, is a very powerful attack. And it does, I believe, 7 damage to the units in the wide area. And I believe it goes basically in a... from the point of where you... It's basically like a missile silo from the other two, like Black Hole Rising and Dual Strike. We haven't played Dual Strike on this channel yet. But a little bit about Tasha. She's a Lazurian soldier who burns with the desire to avenge her late brother. And I will have my revenge is a big thing for her. Tabitha belongs to a private military company, IDS, a daughter of Dr. Calder. She is extremely cruel and vindictive. And stupid, weak people apparently is her little thing on that. As you can see, she basically has everything that can have normal attack power up. She's got that, as well as defense. For Tasha, it is only air units that get that. Now, that just goes to show you that kind of... She just has that much power, essentially. It is extremely ridiculous. And the thing is, there's no... She's basically the Cavian of this entire game, but she doesn't have to pay more for her units. It's kind of insane. The prototype was never fully armored, and it contains a weak spot. If you focus attack on the center, it can be destroyed. Tasha, focus attacks on the base of the Talon gun. Yep. Now it shows the Talon gun's HP. But, as you can see, you gotta deal with two big, well, 3 really big, tough things. If you have a bomber, just 2. A couple of bombers, you just need to destroy the anti-tanks and the missile launcher, and then you can start gunning at the Talon gun. Pun not intended there, but you know. But essentially, getting all of this done to the point where you can get through this and not really have much of an issue with having to deal with her units of, like, I'm trying to think of the best way to say it. But essentially trying to come up with a good way to deal with all of Tasha's madness, as it were, isn't going to be easy. We're certainly going to pull it off, don't get me wrong. It's funny how you backed up, but then again, you're backing up for the reason that you've got... Uh-huh. Alright. We'll kind of just roll with this. Alright. We'll build an anti-air down there, and we'll start capturing up here. We'll build a duster up here and have a battlecopter fly up there. We're also going to build a temporary airport as well along in this area, just because having temporary airports just make it a little bit easier, so you could keep building units without having to take up space for the units you have, if that makes any sense. Take up, like, the building factories. Well, I did draw that out. And she bought a duster. Alright. Let's deal with that. But as you can see, Tasha's air units are ridiculously powerful. Okay. So it's fine if I put him there, because I need to move him out of the way. So I can build that guy. Alright, I want a war tank for this. Well, that's a thing. Okay. There we go. I will say this, Tasha's music, it's pretty good. Oh. Well, that's gonna, oh gosh, that's not gonna be good. Well, I know where I'm sending my... Oh gosh. Move up this way, please. Oh gosh. I need you to be up there yesterday. Yes, fighter jet. I am going to need it. Ouch. I'm in the red on that. Ooh. That's not gonna be pretty. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. Um... Alright, let's move the tank. Kind of move everything around a little bit. Well, I need to deal damage, that's the thing, otherwise that Duster's going to cause much more of a problem. But that's a lot of damage! That's a lot of damage! That's a lot of damage! Ouch. That's a really big ouch. Oh, you actually retreated it. Good. I'm so glad you did that. Oh my gosh. Say goodbye. Alright. There we go. We dealt with that. Good night. Ugh. There's a few times where this game can concern me, and that's one of them, especially when it's in the red, because I know it's not going to end well, for the most part. Alright, let's get a bomber. Because the big thing is you need to actually... Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Alright, let's move him back a little bit and start capturing. I think we're good. I think we're good. We might be. Alright. I believe the goal is to destroy the Talon Cannon. I'm not 100% sure. I believe that's the case, though. Or the Talon Gun, not the Talon Cannon. That would be a totally different type of weapon. I guess? I'm honestly not sure. Alright. Well, let's have a missile launcher just hang out down here, because apparently she wants to obliterate everything in that vicinity. Good night. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Let's see. I can't really do too much. I'm kind of concerned how much the Talon Gun's gonna do. Let's just get rid of that unit. Maybe she'll do something silly, like try to attack it. I honestly feel like I don't have enough combat units to actually deal with it. Okay. Let's see how she decides to go about it. Well, she does use her rocket launcher. That's a thing. But is she going to attack it elsewise? The answer is actually no. The thing is, she's actually very smart when it comes to these tactics. She's no slouch at it. Alright. I do need to bring my fighter jet to the south because she's bringing hers down there. And with the missile launcher being there, I think they'll be fine. Because with that, they don't really want to touch that whole area with a 10-foot pole. Hopefully. At least for air units. Ground units, there's not a guarantee on that. Let's build a medium tank up there. Don't need anything too crazy. And it's pretty much 10%. Just get rid of them, please. Yeah, let's do one of these. I need to get rid of some of these units so I can move in and dish out some serious damage. And I can't do that while they're still hanging out. Unfortunately, that's going to put a lot of my units in danger. Especially from the Talon gun. But I'm just going to have to roll with it at this point. Yeah, I just need to make sure that the I lost my train of thought on that. Good night. Oh gosh. How about a big no on that? I don't want him being attacked. Alright. What are you gonna do, Tasha? So it does attack multiple units. But it seems like it only can hit a maximum of 4. Alright. Let's see what she decides to do. And of course, she actually hits one of the units I was hoping she wouldn't hit. My bomber. Ugh. Oh. Sends it back up there. Wasn't expecting that. Alright. Wait, what did she buy? Seriously, what? Game. What did she buy? Another fighter jet. Because she knows this one's going down. Alright. Fair enough. I just need to keep these properties here and I'll be good. But there's no guarantee that she won't try anything super crazy. Yeah, just finish it off. That way we have a direct line to it. A 1537. Yeah, we're doing that. Not even having to question it. As far as the Talon gun, I'm gonna move this back a little bit and have them join up. That way she has a full HP and everything on that. Alright, elsewise, yeah, take care of the anti-air. The war tank definitely could stand to be destroyed, but I can't do it all in one go. Let's move back a little bit. Let's actually have the infantry deal with this guy. Actually, a lot more than I thought was hit by that. Oh. Yeah, hang out right there. Get another bomber. And I know that may not be the best idea, but I'm gonna buy another battlecopter for the moment. This one is if you're not careful, can be extremely tough because, well, you constantly get hit by the Talon gun. But you have to get hit by the Talon gun so you can, because you're having to shoot it. That's why bombers are so important in this mission, because they do the most damage. And they can get in there real quick. Oh. She's really wanting to get rid of my bombers. She really wants to get rid of them. Alright. Let's get rid of her co-unit. So essentially what happens if a co-unit's destroyed, that unit and all the code power that was that has been accumulated is lost, and you have to start all over again. So it's not a complete loss, not entirely if the unit is destroyed, because you can still just have another unit be the co-unit, but you do have to start all over. They don't make it to where it's like, okay, you got one choice throughout the entire fight. That's what you gotta go with. They don't do that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have her just take fire on that infantry unit. So this guy can have increased damage as he goes in to attack the rocket. The rocket launcher can just finish off the guy on the city. There's not really a point to him being there, other than just to be a nuisance. 1% damage! That is fantastic. But yeah, there's Bomber. I'm gonna be flying down there because not really a point to letting all that go wild. Gonna get rid of this war tank because that's one less monster to deal with. And I'm gonna make sure I can get to this the next turn, so having him sit there is a good idea. Let's go with that. And we'll end turn. That definitely hurts. Oh boy. Ouch. That's a major ouch. And there goes mine. That kind of stinks. That really stinks. Alright. Oh, she put her co in a fighter jet too. That's not good. Well, I'm putting my co in a bomber. Oh boy. Have all the rockets, you fool. Um... 57%. Gosh. Yeah, let's deal with this. Get rid of that. Let's move the fighter jet to attack. I'm gonna have... I needed to do that, so... Even though I didn't want to subject him to getting attacked, so that's what needed to happen. Alright, my main bomber is safe. And I'm going to make sure most of the rest of it's going to be safe as well. I'm going to back off a little bit. Just a tad. Do some additional damage. Maybe I can get that taken care of next turn. That's what I'm looking at, possibly. So, alright. How bad? It's not too bad. As long as she didn't have anything sitting in front of the Talon gun, I think I'll be fine. That fighter jet would have still been alive today if it didn't get shot. Alright then. We're getting healed. That's good. We'll start bombing. Did alright damage. And not quite. yeah, we can take care of that one. Yeah, I actually messed that up pretty badly. Really badly, actually. Okay. Yeah. I can end it this turn, so I'm just gonna run around and do as much damage as I possibly can to the units I can do the damage to. Which apparently it ends now because I can't really do much else.
Sir, the Talon gun has been destroyed. Please, don't hurt me. Drat, they look so pitifully weak, yet they broke my toy. I was clearly going too easy on them. I'll teach them to be so mean. Initiate Plan Ultra. Let's hit them with something harder. That's enough, Tabitha. Today's experiment is complete. We must retreat so I can analyze these new numbers. But Father, I wanted to crush them like flies.
What a spoiled brat she is. We got an A on that, probably because we went a little bit too slow, and we didn't have good enough technique, apparently. I missed it by 4 points! I'm kinda mad. Alright, fine. Fight for I'm Porky the Pig at this point. Fight for Captain Brenner. It's one of the shorter ones. At least with the longer missions, it's one of the shorter ones. Commander, we should return to camp. But where's Dr. Morris?
He's in one of those buildings, looking for survivors.
He really is a good person, though you wouldn't think so from his jokes. Agreed. Everyone, listen up. Dr. Morris? What's wrong? Oh, he was distressed? My bad. We have an emergency. Come to the mobile laboratory now.
Why?
Come on, come on. There isn't time for this. Don't just stand around. Doctor, please, what's going on? This better not be one of your jokes. Look at this picture. Oh no. I found it in the village's medical center. I think it was taken recently. It's the creeper, but it looks different. Viruses are capable of mutation. That's what I thought this was. But this is a dramatic change. It's too perfect. Explain. A virus needs a long incubation period and mild symptoms to thrive. If it kills the host quickly, it has no chance to be passed on. I don't think this is a natural mutation. I don't think Edoflorensis terribilis is natural at all. Then what is it? I think it's a biological weapon. No, that's impossible. Who would do such a thing? I haven't told you the worst part. Oh, I haven't even told you the worst part. There's a worst part? This victim was 20 or 30 years old. He was an adult. That's bad. So the new disease is no longer restricted to children. This is a very serious problem. I'll start working on a cure right now. But first, we should see if anyone has been infected. That definitely isn't good. And there's panic in the ranks, as it says. But I can tell you we're actually almost done. crazily enough. We've been on this really long journey. It seems, even though it seems not that long ago we started this, well, we're getting closer to finishing this. I believe in total there's 25 missions. I'm not 100% certain. I think it actually might be less. I might have to pull out my DS. But yeah, 4 points. Gosh. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Oh my goodness. Why?